Bandolero division. These feature our youngest drivers here at the Speed Bowl. And away we go. And a drag race down into turn number 1. And it looks like Bernier is able to hold off the pack on the inside. He got an initial charge by Connor Doyon. And what they're going to look to do is get in line very quickly and then try to pull out of line in those late stages of the race. You see Aaliyah DeSoma working the outside, and she's going to try to get by Brody Wakefield. But right now they settle in a single file formation going down the backstretch. David Bernier leading the way, then it's Connor Doyon in second. He's getting a test from Brody Wakefield in the 0-4. And Aaliyah making up our top 4. Then we have to fall a little further back to Ayla Martin and Nathan Zimmerman making up the rest of the pack. Pulling away at the front is David Bernier in that 30 machine. That is the former Melania Shalosky car that she campaigned to 11 wins in 12 races last year. And as we said, Bernier has 2 so far on the season. And he is the leader of the pack in the early stages of this race. But what it's going to look like is positions 2, 3, and 4 are going to try to draft their way up to the leader. Because the last time by, it was almost 0.5 of a second that David Bernier had opened up an advantage over Connor Doyon. And Doyon had to worry because Brody Wakefield was all over his back bumper and will continue to try to attack as they go off turn 2 and down the backstretch. We are 5 laps in to our Bandolero main event. And we'll see if that has shrunk at all. It has shrunk just a little bit, the lead that Bernier has over Connor Doyon. But it'll be one thing to get there, to step out of the clean air and get a run on Bernier in that 30 will be another story entirely. Wakefield on that back bumper almost pushing Doyon around the track to try to get him up to the pack and get an attack on Bernier. And Wakefield is actually, Doyon and Wakefield, Aaliyah DeSoma has the fastest lap of them all, and she sits in the 4th spot. And DeSoma still has the fastest lap, but she has fallen out of that clean air and has fallen back by 3 car lengths, as we will have 11 to go. And can Doyon and Wakefield team up to get a break and get back at our leader, Bernier, who has a 4 car length advantage in turn 3, as we are going to get the halfway marker. And they will be coming very close, very quickly on the Zimmerman machine. So Zimmerman is going to have to pick a line to let the field go by. He'll stay high, and the field will all go underneath. Doyon got out of shape a little bit. That allows some room for Wakefield to try to slice his way underneath. And following him is DeSoma. So now Wakefield and DeSoma is in the 3rd spot. And they are going to try to team up and close in and get a run on David Bernier in the 30. The last time we saw that 19, it had to be taped together to finish the night. They actually had to leave the track to do some welding on it and get it back here for more competition. At the front and all alone is David Bernier, and he's had it on easy street for the first 13 laps. Wakefield is finally broken away, but he is going to have to fight his way up to get a shot at trying to get by Bernier. DeSoma and Doyon make up the top 4. And Craig Merriman gets ready to hold up 5 fingers. 5 to go. And that lead to the naked eye is shrinking that David Bernier has. And Aaliyah DeSoma is still the fastest car on the track. Can the 3 of them try to disrupt the flow of Bernier? 4 to go. And the lead is beginning to dissipate. He is within a car length now. Brody Wakefield, less than a car length. Starting to reel in David Bernier. Aaliyah DeSoma right behind them. The point leader. Down the backstretch. 4 cars. And the leader of the train is David Bernier off turn number 4. And Wakefield may be setting up for a final lap strike. Down the backstretch they go. Bernier, Wakefield. Off the corner, and they will get the white flag. One more time around the track, and David Bernier looks like he's pulled away just a little bit. Under the scoreboard for the final time, David Bernier leads the way. Brody Wakefield in second, Aaliyah DeSoma third, and taking the win, leading every lap, is the 30 of David Bernier. Brody Wakefield is second, Aaliyah DeSoma third, Connor Doyon fourth, Ayla Martin is fifth, and Nathan Zimmerman rounded out the 6th. So David, right from the start, you got the break on the inside and headed the lead and led 20.
On the radio, all I heard was down, 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 so that's what I did, and I'm in first now, so it's great.
Win number 3 on the season, how's it feel?
It feels good to get this win after a while, except for my win before. It just feels good to be winning again.
Who are the people who assist on the number 30 machine?
I'd like to thank Gwen Shawatsky, Phil Rondo for working on this car, Mike McGinn, my mom, my dad, my grandmother, my grandfather, my sponsors, McDonald Industries, Greco Ford, Nest Securities, Jay's Fine Pizza, Comtank, Boss Lady Graphics,